So a lot of my questions were actually answered with the briefing with members from Host. I mean, I think I just have a general concern about how we do our contracts, how we create our contracts, and the metrics that are built within those contracts. So you'll see for this contract on page 5 of 20, um, where it has objectives and outcomes, that there are some benchmarks that are identified either in number or percentages, and there are some that aren't identified. And my understanding, and Medora, you can correct me, is that it's because we actually aren't measuring, those things. So the number and percentage of households who receive referrals for mental health support, the number and percentage of households who receive referrals to substance use supportive assistance, the number and percentage of households who receive transportation assistance, the number and percentage of households who receive employment assistance, and the number and percentage of households who obtain vital documents, and the number of meals that are provided, all of which do not have either benchmarks or metrics that are attached to these specific contracts. And where my concern is that if we're going to solve the issue of homelessness, I think it's really important that we are actually building in those metrics so we can track our success. And that's ultimately my concern. It's not an indictment on any of the service providers and the work that they're doing, but really an opportunity for us to improve the way in which we move from having these contracts to how we are practicing and taking care of the folks that we say we are. So I'm happy to have you speak to that.